It's Bob and Tom This Week, starring Chick McGee, Christy Lee, Josh Arnold, Pat Godwin, Willie Griswold, and your host, Tom Griswold.
I'm pointing at my crotch when it... Woo!
Look at that.
You pointing at your crotch?
Yeah, that's what... who does that?
Generation X.
That guy. Yeah. Huh?
Ooh.
It's some wrestling. Come on, you WWFE. What is it?
Triple H used to do that.
Oh,
He points at his crotch?
yeah, he's a man. He's a bad man, and he's pointing at it. How would I know that you wouldn't get the subtle wonderfulness
I just pulled a boxing glove out of my ass. Hey, a great move.
It's the Bob and Tom Show. Step into the octagon. Hello, Tom.
Chick.
Hello, Christy.
Hey, Chick.
Hello, Josh.
Hey, Chick.
Hello, Ace.
My dirty.
Hey, hello, Willie.
Hey, Chick.
Junior Dr. Evil over there rubbing his hands together. Hello, yes.
Put on a little lotion.
Yes, you'll work for me one day, yes. That's right, yes.
Should you survive?
Should you live?
Come on,
Hi,
Chick.
Pat Godwin.
Hey, Chick
There
McGee.
it is.
That's a nice crisp blue shirt.
That's a good blue.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Spent an hour on this baby last night.
Oh, really? Ironing?
The iron and the ironing board, yeah.
You know, for like $1.50, you could have that done professionally.
They don't have that.
They're very friendly.
You see what's happening, though? You caused that. You wrote him a little bit about how his left lapel was wrinkled, I believe, or something like that.
Oh, I gotta go change shirts. I forgot. This is my work shirt. This is a mess. That is a great color on you, Pat.
Thank you. I
must
like
say.
blue, yeah.
And be
Very
honest,
handsome.
is that a different angle?
Every day's a different angle.
Different camera angle?
Yeah.
I'm holding the mic up right now because
Now, Pat, you say you're a little short on cash.
Oh.
Okay, now I'll tell you what. I am
Short
ready
on
to.
cash and horny. Step up, ladies.
I want you to listen very carefully. I am willing to give you $100 in cash if you shave a pencil-thin mustache out of what you've got going right now.
Come on.
And yes, no, just a second. I'm not done yet. Are you going to throw in 100?
I'm in for 100.
Oh, wait a minute.
So,
Willie, who else? Come on.
It'll be a pencil-thin mustache, and then you have to dye it jet black.
Oh, God.
But you can't say anything to anybody about it. Just
No, you can't go, what mustache?
yeah, you can't go. I'm in a play right now.
No, you can't do it.
Because it's really close right now to being pencil thin.
Yeah, I usually kind of shave this a little bit.
I think it might work for you. I don't see it being as ridiculous on you as I do other people.
I could just see your son Jimmy losing his mind.
Yeah, he would never stop laughing.
Oh, it'd be so entertaining.
This might be the accidental chick magnet that you've been looking for. You don't know.
They love that pencil.
Would he have to shave the rest of it off of his chin and just have the mustache?
Just the pencil-thin mustache.
God.
Who's the guy? Who's the really funny film director that has that?
John Waters.
John Waters. Yeah, he can pull it off.
And an extra 50 if you carry on a cigarette holder.
Now that I would do. So we're up to 250.
250.
Oh, man.
Pencil thin mustache cigarette holder.
Now, seriously, if you had an extra 250, what could you get out of American Pawn in Lima,
Well, I
Ohio?
could go to Red Lobster once.
Well, that's because you let Jimmy get 2 live lobsters, market price.
Either that or he goes to the tank and gets them himself, I think, is what happens.
He gets one big one and the crab.
I want you to think about it. I also like those glasses. That is a great color on you. You should get like 50 shirts that color.
Okay, that wouldn't be too annoying after a while.
No. You just want to stick with one color. It looks good on you, seriously. Now, we do have a little special treat today.
Oh, God.
Kind of a...
Please tell me the cookies are here and you put them in the microwave.
No, it's not the cookies, you ungrateful.
No, I'm grateful.
I went down. I got the special cookies for you guys.
No brownies. Special cookies.
They don't have brownies.
They don't have brownies.
There are places that have them.
There are other places that have them.
He's
but
right about that.
I don't
You want to get him breakfast or not, pal?
Yeah. Let me explain something to you, Ace. I think Willie can help me here. I don't make coffee at my house. Why is that, Willie?
Because the coffee is out there, Ace.
The coffee is out there.
Wait, really quick. Did you get the chocolate sea salt cookies?
No, I got yesterday. What are those? Those are the
pecan nut walnut
walnut bread. They're the best. They're the best. Yeah, those are the ones that. But see, this is my coffee place has those. You see, this is the coffee place you can't see from the street. It's very obscure.
Speakeasy coffee? What are you?
No, it's just this very
Do you have to have a secret knock to get in?
No, you just have to know how to find it, and it's pretty tricky because you have to turn. You have to turn by this walkway, and there are people always crossing. And
I can't imagine why he's not doing better business. I don't know what the problem
is. It like that bar we used to go to in an alley?
It's even more obscure than that, yeah. But the point is the cookies are here, but that's not the surprise for today.
What's the surprise for today?
Well, do you want it now or do you want to wait?
Now.
I guess it depends on what it is.
Yeah.
Well, considering it's never worth it, let's do it now.
Yeah, I'm with Chick
I have
on this one.
heartburn, so
Never worth it.
Ladies and gentlemen,
if it's cheese.
part-time, Josh Arnold is here. And Josh, what are you doing this weekend?
Wait a
Going
minute.
fishing this weekend.
I take everything back. This is totally worth it now.
He actually did it?
You're going
You
on
actually did this?
Yes. You actually did it? God, it's yesterday, Kelly's giving me a hard time about something. I said, I had this idea. I said, I had that idea 20 years ago and never acted on it. She goes, you never act on your ideas. I said, I've produced more than 100 albums. I do things. I'm busy. So Josh going on your fishing trip. Explain who's going.
The annual Arnold Brothers fishing trip. So my
Where are you going?
three brothers and I were all going to the Lake of the Ozarks.
And now, ladies and gentlemen,
Oh, here we go. Drum roll.
Oh, my goodness.
the Arnold Brothers
Is that amazing?
Bass to Mouth Tour T-shirt.
Oh, those are nice.
That's our, look at that. It's way nicer than I
Way
thought it
nicer
would
Yeah,
be.
it's
than I
great
thought it
on
would
white.
Look at that fish.
And
That's incredible.
And, by the way, I had to get the rather unusual sizes, so this involved going to several stores. Well, no, Josh said I want.
Wait a minute. What size is that? That looks.
I
This
said
is
my brothers are all 2Xs, and I could probably use a 3X.
so I had to get
That's all.
I had to get three 2Xs and one 3X. But PJ did a really nice job.
Yes,
we got
he
the
did.
we got the big fish on there, and of course the name of your event this year. It says October 2020, the Bass to Mouth Tour.
Oh, man, they're going to go nuts.
Yes, aren't those
Yeah.
great?
Oh, those
That
are
is a
awesome.
great
yeah,
surprise.
Thank you so much.
Everybody could tell that this is real excitement, but that is very excited
Yes,
about
he
this.
is. He's very.
And
Yesterday,
I had to go to my friends that had to get them done in one day.
Yeah,
This is not
boy.
easy.
Each shirt cost $80.
Yes. We were discussing getting dressed,
Isn't it blue?
and we were discussing getting dressed, and it was Christy's turn. Josh, when you get dressed, let's just, for the sake of an argument, pretend you took a shower in the morning, and
I see. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
No,
One
wait a
of
minute.
those-
You won't leave yourself alone. You're fat.
Right.
Now
Right.
you're filthy.
Yeah. Yeah.
And he expects us to come in here every day.
Yeah.
I don't understand.
Oh, chick.
Insulted.
do you shower in the morning?
Don't forget that his dad's dead, too. Put that one on.
Dad died. We need to the banjo. The banjo
yeah, you
incident.
got the banjo.
Yeah.
Laugh.
Got to talk about the banjo
I
incident.
do shower in the morning.
You do?
Yes.
Of course
Yes.
you do.
Yes.
Okay, so presumably you've dried off.
Yes.
One towel.
No, I need 8, Tom.
Yeah, it's kind of like hosing the
In
elephant
fact,
down at the
oftentimes the
circus.
towel won't even do it. I have to walk through the local car wash.
But actually, isn't it? There's a school of thought you're supposed to let it be air dry.
Air dry.
And when
Well,
you
you
get
don't
out,
have that
say
kind of
that.
time. You don't have that
Right.
kind of time.
No.
you can't just take a moment to air dry. Smell the roses.
You mean 10 minutes? Just sit there shivering? It sounds terrible.
I do a
awake, though.
I do a semi-air dry thing.
Has your furnace been turned off? Why are you shivering?
I'm stubborn with my furnace. It doesn't go until we get down into the teens. That
You
thing's not.
haven't turned your furnace on yet?
No, and plus I don't like the first time you turn the furnace on. It smells like you've been ironing moths.
Oh, I love that. I love that smell.
Burnt dust.
This happened last week. Willie calls me up and he goes, I think I've got a gas leak. So my buddy Mark and I went over there and said, no, when you turn the furnace on for the first time.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
House full of mummy farts.
I haven't turned mine on either.
Can I talk to you? This is off-air check.
Yes, sir.
You know why Willie calls you in a panic like that?
Yes,
You
'cause-
taught him how to do
Exactly.
it.
Yes.
Okay.
And also, I didn't say I have a gas leak. I said, hey, I turned my gas on. It's a little smelly. I'm pretty sure it's just because it's the first time the furnace is on in a while.
Oh, okay.
But if you could come over on your way home, that'd be nice. And then, of course, he brings the whole fleet. And Mark's little ass come marching on in.
Fire department?
They start
Anybody from the
smelling.
fire
I don't
department?
smell anything unless your furnace has a marijuana burning in it. I get that.
All the jokes
Year
start.
of stuff.
And then you said to us what? Because you did 3 separate people
I
come
said
over
that I
there.
just wanted you guys to come to check it out. That way, anything happens, I die in my sleep. You all feel guilty for the rest of your lives.
I like that.
That's what I said.
That's exactly like you talking.
I know.
hope you're happy.
See what you've done?
So anyway, I shower in the morning. I get dressed. What else do you want to know?
Oh, yeah.
Now, that's the whole point is when you get dressed, is there a
gonna
routine?
You're not going to ask
Yes,
him about
very
breakfast?
much so.
You're not
Do
going to
you-
ask him about breakfast?
You don't eat before you shower, do you?
Oh, I eat before and after. Every now and again, enjoy a bowl of oatmeal in the shower.
Oh, please. You never had a shower burrito?
Come on. Kidding me?
Remember that we'd have people that would drink beer in the shower?
Shower beers.
I've had a shower beer, yeah.
What do you think I did before dinner on Saturday at times? I had a shower beer.
I've had several mixed drinks in the shower.
Yes, for me, my clothes, I start, what do I put on first? I put on...
Let me ask you, these are serious questions. Do you lay out your wardrobe the night before?
No, it's all in my room.
I'm like, it's like I'm on stage and I've got to change between scenes.
Okay.
Everything is exactly where I want it.
No, but they're all the same thing.
What do you have to select
You
from?
can grab anything.
You take your socks and your underwear, you put them on the dehumidifier that's sitting on the bathroom floor, so they're right there.
You are like a cartoon character. It's the same outfit.
I was going to say the exact same thing.
Wait, and you just go to your shirts and take the one that the first one in the stack.
No, the shirt's already been taken off, unbuttoned. It's on the rack there, so it's ready to go.
Can you
What are
see
you, a
him?
fireman? Why are you so prepared?
Can't you see him mincing around, unbuttoning his shirts and buttoning them? And
Oh, boy.
So my point, Josh, is so you get out of the shower, you dry off.
Yeah.
And then do you immediately
Get dressed.
immediately?
Yep. Yeah.
Do you?
Oh, it's all very fast.
Do you get immediately dressed?
No.
Oh,
He
it's
walks
You walk around naked?
He walks around the house naked. Yes, he does.
No.
Yes, you do.
Sarong
Willie
the towel.
should know.
Sarong the towel.
Sarong the towel.
Please tell me you
Yes.
wear a towel on your head, too.
No. Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. I chose some upbeat music here. I didn't want anything too funereal because our next guest is a lifelong Atlanta Falcons fan. Die hard. And I use the word die. A purpose. Fair. Let's see.
Fair enough.
We'll talk with the Costaki Economopoulos momentarily. This is Tom. That's Willie. That's Ace. That's Chick. There's Josh. Christy Lee is, of course, at the Navy Federal Credit Union News Desk. Joining us on the Straight Talk. That's right. It's the all-new Straight Talk phone hotline here in the Bob and Tom Show. It's Costaki Economopoulos, right next to Mr. Godwin, who's coming to us via closed circuit TV. Hey, Costaki, yikes, and yikes. A rough evening for your Falcons.
Yeah, Atlanta looked like that terrible boy band, Out of Sync. Remember them?
They were bad, weren't they?
JT.
They were just almost as bad as Many Directions.
Yeah, that's right.
No direction.
No direction.
No direction. Yeah, that's right. In their defense, they're not good. They don't have a defense. Their strategy seems to be leave so many guys open. It's hard for Rodgers to decide what to do. I think that was their plan.
Overwhelm them.
The Falcons like, where do we get this COVID postpone the game thingy?
Well,
What do you think about Dan Quinn there? Is that the coach at Atlanta? What's his name? Is that him?
What is it, 823? He's currently the coach. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Well, yeah, the Texans fired Bill O'Brien, so maybe, who knows?
I'm jealous.
Yeah.
I want that.
Yeah, right.
The Texans are 0-4 too. The Cowboys are 1-3. The Texas teams are one Falcon play away from being 0-8.
Yeah.
well done.
What's the slogan of the Cowboys defense? Do mess with Texas? What's happening down there? The Cowboys D is like a highway agricultural inspection. They usually just wave you through. Like, go on.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
Yeah, more about the Cowboys. Oh, sorry.
All right. Cowboys defense is terrible. For the first time ever, Baker Mayfield had more highlights than commercials. This is very exciting.
I like that commercial.
The Cowboys suck.
Cowboys lost to the Browns. America's team lost to America's joke team. That's fun.
Yeah,
Thanks.
that is fun.
The Browns survived Dallas, which sets them apart from JFK.
Wow. Wondering if there'd be
Do we have a rim shot in a minor key?
That's funny. Cowboys are down 27 in the fourth quarter and closed it within 3. The Browns almost blew it, but didn't, like my wife on my birthday.
Hey, Costaki.
seriously
Almost.
Thank you, everybody.
up the middle.
Thank you. Nick Chubb got hurt. I guess the Browns were thinking about baseball, lost their Chubb. The big news midweek, Cam Newton tested positive for COVID. That's news even Cam can't keep under his hat.
He's a hat guy.
He likes his hats.
The man has many hats.
Lots of hats.
What is it about that word? I love it.
When he travels, do you suppose that he has to have a hat box?
Oh, sure.
Yes,
You don't want
many. Yes.
You don't want to crush them.
Yeah, he's definitely got a hat.
You got to have hot boxes.
He's got to have a hat guy in the posse.
So does he have like a guitar case with a hat in it or something? It's like a special
Guitar.
That's a good question.
I mean, wouldn't he need like a really heavy duty,
like a trunk?
Yeah, for his hat.
I think he usually wears one on the plane, so maybe there's only one alternative hat. I'd imagine.
Yeah, maybe.
Okay.
Why don't they take a bite out of it? Like in the Lou Gehrig story, they should take a bite out of Cam Newton's hat. Like, hello? What? Don't you remember the Lou Gehrig story? They're on the train and everybody takes a bite out of Babe Ruth's straw hat, and then Babe gets mad, and it's the real.
He does get mad, yeah.
And it's the real Babe Ruth, yeah. Do you not remember that scene?
I haven't sat through that movie in quite some time.
Well, I know it's dated, and you're not familiar with dated references. I'm trying to, make a comment.
Is this the one where
over here,
is this the one where Lou is the luckiest man on the face of the earth?
People say I got a bad break.
Mm-hmm. That was good. I'm sorry. Hey, Costaki.
The first stop in the. Oh, go ahead.
To get off topic for just a second, Josh, as you may know, is going on vacation again this week.
Again?
Yeah, it's unbelievable. He's going fishing with his brothers. We had an interesting story this morning. Do you know what noodling is?
Oh, with the catfish thing? You put your hand down there?
Yeah.
Yes. I got a letter I want to read to you because it seems super dangerous, and I've watched the videos, and guys pull their arms out, or in one case, this woman pulls her arms out, and it's just bleeding profusely.
Oh, my
pierced
goodness.
some huge
Yikes.
artery or something. This guy, what's his name? Casey. Writes, I was doing this with a friend. He stuck his arm in the hole and was bitten by a beaver, took a chunk out of his forearm.
Oh, wow.
God.
A beaver?
Yeah. In any event, Costaki, I just want to bring you up to speed on that. I don't see you as a fisherman, frankly.
No, not traditionally, but I like the idea of it. I like fishing like I like golf. I like the trappings of fishing, right?
Yeah.
Like golf, I like being with your buddies and riding around in a cart and having a few drinks and giving each other a hard time. It's the golf I could do without, right?
You're right.
Interesting.
Costaki, I don't know if you like
fishing.
I don't know if you like fishing and golf as much as you just like drinking outside with your friends.
That's what it sounds like.
It's okay if you do that. You don't have to.
That's right.
It's just tailgating.
And with your and with the kids and your wife not there.
Yeah, that's right. These are nice things.
I see.
It's kind of like the guy who goes, I can't watch baseball on TV, but I love going to the game. Well, you love hot dogs and beer.
That's right. Yeah, that's right.
And being away from your house.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. It's great to be here in the big room. Let's see. Let's go by height. Christy Lee.
Yo.
I didn't say tallest to smallest.
Oh.
Christy Lee's right over there at the Navy Federal Credit Union news desk.
Yeah.
Then the five boys in here are virtually all the same height, except for Ace maybe an inch or two tall.
What are we doing, height?
Yeah. That's the chick, Josh. Ace, I'm Tom. There's Willie G. And then, if we skip to the next building, who's taller, Jess? You or Godwin?
I'm 5'8".
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm sure.
He's taller than Jess.
He just rolls 5'8" right off his tongue like it's the
Jess,
truth. Man,
that's the only
it's the truth.
5'8", 150.
Yes, that's the only lie he has where the number goes up.
5'8", 150?
Shut up, Christy.
37 years.
That's what my license says.
Is your license from 1983?
No, it happens to be new. I lied.
I would love to talk to a cop who pulls someone over and looks at him and goes, okay, look,
all right.
I know this is you, but
come on,
really?
Man. Get out of the car, fatty.
Well, until my last license, said I was 5'10", 140 pounds.
Yeah.
Well, you're 6 feet. You got.
Don't they let you keep the weight? I mean,
it's because
they'll put on any weight you tell them to.
Right.
They sure will.
Yeah,
I got it when I got my learner's permit, and then the other time it was like my address didn't match or something, and I just didn't want them to look too far into it, so I was like, nope, everything's the same. Just keep it going. And then, I was
My
walking
license
around.
says 750 for my weight. That way every police officer goes, oh, good job. Man.
You're doing good.
Yeah, it's on a little boost.
Yeah.
Do you suppose that when you leave the license branch, there's I know that people are always making fun of it, but there's
You mean everybody, not just Josh, right?
There's a great person that works at the one I go to that actually used to work
Yes,
here.
she
She's
does.
wonderful.
Yeah.
Do you suppose that like when people leave, they at the end of the day they go, see that guy at 4:30?
Yeah.
And he said he weighed 140. What, tons? Do you think they have a?
Not everybody judges people like you do.
Oh, are you? I bet they do.
I bet they do.
Okay.
It's the Griswolds. Team it up.
They probably have a little code you type in. There's no get a load of the guy at desk number 4.
There's no scale there.
Look at the hair on that guy.
Tarkus says he weighs 125.
Good Lord.
Where were we?
Tom, we got a Windbag.
Oh, yes.
What's going on?
You mentioned earlier we were talking about baby carrots, and you said you don't care for them.
No, I don't like to get veal.
Right.
I don't like because they should at least
Let the calf grow to be a cow.
have a real ID and then kill them.
Yeah.
So you don't. So that's the same reason you don't like baby carrots.
And the broccolini.
They're far too young.
Yeah.
Well, Stephen writes in and says baby carrots are not really baby carrots, Tom. They're actually just carrots that have been cut down to that size.
They really did?
They use the carrots that are too ugly to sell as is, so they cut them into
This
baby.
guy really sent us that email?
Do they put them on? Do they put them on a lathe? I mean, how do they get them?
These tiny carrot lathes.
Is there some poor guy all day long? All right, give me the 2 inches.
There's one guy at Stokely's. There's one guy at
So anyway, please, Tom, they're
Green
not
Giant.
actually young
So I can
carrots.
start eating them now?
Yeah.
Good news. Okay.
Thank
But
you.
I really don't get veal for that reason.
Oh, I do. I want
Love veal. Veal
Because to
piccata.
me, it's like you're not. You don't want them to have some life and then be killed because then they know what they're missing. If a baby has no clue.
Maybe a good argument.
Yeah.
Okay.
I want
veal cutlets for lunch.
straight out of the uterus and onto my plate.
God,
Are you saying you would
We
eat,
know you're joking.
you would eat a baby? Is that what you're saying?
I would eat a baby person. Yes, I would.
That's what I thought you were saying.
I don't eat. It's got to be medium rare.
Oh, there they
I
are.
would eat another baby.
The phone's ringing.
Hello, Bob and Tom Show.
Bob and Tom Show?
Yeah.
Oh my.
Enjoying your cannibal talk this morning.
Oh, you're welcome, sir.
I was calling in. Heard you wanted to talk to somebody that worked at a produce plant. I'm the carrot lathe operator.
Oh, okay. So you
nice.
take a big ugly carrot and turn it into one of those little guys. I like those.
Oh, we sculpt them down into beautiful, beautiful baby carrots.
I had no idea. I was always wondering how they got peeled and they're so even and everything.
How long does one baby carrot take?
Each individual carrot takes about 3 hours.
I would think it'd be a Louisville Slugger only takes a few minutes.
Well, I suppose we could switch right over to some sort of computer-operated robots or something, but these are all hand-carved for your pleasure.
Okay.
And I don't know if y'all enjoy those early spring baby peas.
Yeah?
Oh yeah.
Oh, boy, carving those things down.
Oh, man.
Making a perfect sphere out of those.
That's got to be tough.
That has to.
What about cocktail weenies? Is that sort of the same thing?
Oh, yep, the same kind of deal. We take,
Do you ever?
a lot of times we'll take pork penises and we carve them right down into
Okay.
that little...
Oh, maybe just a regular hot
Do you
dog.
ever nick the bejesus out of your fingers trying to use a lathe at that small level?
Oh, you got to be careful, Tom. Yeah. Oh, chopping those little things down there, and you reach in there a little too quick to get something.
You don't want to wear a necktie.
How's that tiny corn done?
The tiny corn is very similar.
That's right.
We take those. It's a similar process where we'll take them and we'll try to cut them down as small as we can, but you can't get them down just to that right size. So then what we do is we wash them and we put them in a really hot dryer. And
Shrink them down.
Oh, okay, yeah.
It's like a shrunken head. So you got to hollow out the core of the thing.
How about that?
I never eat. When I go to get Chinese food, I never eat the little baby corns. I can't hold them.
Yeah, no, they don't.
Yeah, sorry.
Cherry tomatoes, too? Similar...
cherry and grape tomatoes.
Yeah?
Those things. No, that's a whole different process. We actually have a machine that we use that zaps them into the future where they shrink.
Is that right?
Future.
Holy cow.
Is that the same thing for the broccolini?
Broccolini, that's not a real thing.
All right.
We covered a lot of ground.
I got one last question for you. I have never been able to eat tater tots because I just feel so bad that they're just little taters.
What's wrong with you?
But I don't even think those contain any potatoes.
Oh, they don't?
I don't think so. No, the ones that we're producing here, it's mostly styrofoam and preservatives.
Oh, man.
Well, they sure you. Whatever it is you're doing.
They're delicious.
Oh, they're delicious. They are delicious.
So tater tots aren't little baby potatoes? Okay.
No,
Okay,
baby
sorry.
potatoes, that is sick.
Okay, sorry. Hang up the phone. Now, Josh is going fishing, speaking of sports.
You got something over there?
Yeah, I do. Josh going fishing. You're going to the Lake of the Ozarks.
That's right.
We got into a short discussion yesterday about what is called noodling.
Oh, yes.
Because we had a news story about, what do they call it? Illegal hand fishing, I think is the phrase that they used.
That's the technical charge. Yeah.
And if you're not familiar with this, there's a lot of video of it out there, and it's pretty scary. You shove your arm into like a log or underwater or a hole in the...
Yeah.
And I saw one yesterday where you see a guy holding his buddy's feet, and his buddy is obviously underwater.
Yeah.
And this guy's really strong, and he's really struggling to hold his friend.
Yeah, but the video starts, you think the guy up out of water is noodling.
Exactly.
But he's holding the guy who's noodling.
It's a 30-second clip. It's like a 3-act play. There's so much that happens.
And then the guy comes out with this fish in his arm that looks like a monster.
Yeah, it's quite a thing.
You got to be able to hold your breath a long time.
Yeah.
Well, as we found out yesterday, one of the things that can happen is drowning.
Sure.
I could see that.
But we have this letter here from Chuck. There have been several instances where an Oklahoman was noodling where it is legal, and they stuck their hand in a catfish hole and lost either a chunk of their hand or other extremity. One guy stuck his hand in a catfish nest and lost part of a finger to a snapping turtle.
Oh, boy.
I can now hear Josh asking, was it the whole finger? The answer, no, it was the one next to it.
Excellent.
Thank you, Chuck. I like it when you provide both the setup and the punchline. That's the way to go.
Whoever thought this was a good idea?
Now, also, we were talking about trains. And the fact that the Caboose is going away.
Right.
Got a nice article here. So long, little red Caboose.
Nice article here. What's happening?
They don't need the Caboose anymore. It's no longer the office for the train. A lot of this is done electronically. And they have sensors that can detect if something is wrong. So you don't need someone at the back of a train.
Did you say the Caboose is the office of the train?
I thought it was the bar.
I thought it was the bar.
The bar car.
Yeah, that's what it says here. That the Caboose was used as the office for the train for filing papers.
I can honestly remember someone, like an engineer, on a Caboose waving as they would go by when you were waiting at the train stops.
Sure.
Do you remember that?
I love that.
I did too as a kid.
This summer.
The guy would be out there and he'd wave at you when you were
This summer, we'd go have coffee and stuff at this place called the Whistle Stop in Michigan. And every time the trains would come by, the girls and I would run out. And
what kind of a solitary existence
it was
you
the best.
live?
And you make this sign, and every single time the train engineer would blow the whistle. That's how cool those guys are.
Well, that's because it was the Whistle Stop. I bet he did it no matter whether you did that or not.
That's false and wrong.
Right?
The whistle. Just a coincidence.
The train didn't stop. Therefore, it's not going to automatically whistle or stop.
No, I think trains.
I think they have to.
They have to whistle when they go through it.
No, that was not an intersection. It was going by parallel to the road.
I don't think it had anything to do with you.
No, you should have seen my dad. He thought it was just for him. He was trying to tip the guy, just running, trying to chase the train. Couldn't catch up.
You were there, Willie. You saw the train.
I wasn't there. I was doing a joke.
The delusions of grandeur.
You met us in the parking lot of the Whistle Stop.
You see that train I made blow?
Okay, fine.
I can do that anytime.
That's my train guy.
Yeah, I got a train guy.
No, it's just cool. I want to thank the great men and women who operate the trains for doing something nice for little kids.
How hard could that be, running the train? Just get in it and go, right? You can't.
God, I hope a train hits your car and destroys it.
Seriously.
Half the job is just being there.
Yeah, I mean, and
just showing up.
Computers. Hello.
I have been windbagged.
Please tell me it started with the new.
I mentioned
official...
cabooses. It says, Tom, the plural of cabooses is caboose. You're welcome.
Well, naturally, it would be, yeah.
Caboose.
Coming up, we have Josh. Very excited about this story coming up.
I think we've been windbagged about the Justice League guy. Have you on Twitter?
Oh, yeah?
Is it the Martian Manhunter, John Jones?
Yeah, I got a 10-minute dissertation from Ace about that during the commercial.
Okay. I wasn't aware. I'm sorry.
Could you get that, please?
Hello, Bob and Tom's show.
Hey, Bob and Tom, it's Donnie Baker.
Oh, hi, Donnie.
Donnie, it's always a pleasure. How are you, sir? I enjoyed your
I'm
thing
doing
yesterday.
Good. Hey, you guys, you guys are always reading them letters where people are, like, corrected you about factoids and stuff.
Oh, you mean the Windbag letters, Donnie?
Yeah, well, thanks a lot, because now people are starting to send me letters.
Oh, boy.
Mm-hmm.
I call them douchebag letters.
Oh, do you?
That's a good name.
Well, Christy, they're trying to wrong all my rights, you know? They got this first letter here from Dale. Dale says, Dear Donnie, you're always talking about how you can't sell your boat. You could always donate your boat to Boat Angels.
That's right.
Mm-hmm. Well, first of all, Dale, I know more about donating than anybody I know of.
Really?
The fact remains, one year I donated my sack lunch every day to a charity called Lots of Lunch, helping, I guess, the homeless who are hungry get Nutri-vised with good lunch.
That's very nice, Donnie. Have you ever considered Locks of Love? It's a great charity where you donate your hair for wigs for those that are having certain
There's no way in hell they're getting none of my hair, Tom.
Why not?
Ain't you seen the first 48? Next thing you know, somebody will plant one of my bangs at a crime scene. I'll be in the back of a Bronco with Al Cowling.
Oh, yeah.
Pretty God. Letter number 2. This one comes from Trina. Trina writes, Dear Donnie, I notice you have trouble pronouncing the word cinnamon.
Cinnamon?
Just break the word down into syllables. Wait, this ain't Trina. This sounds like my 7th grade English teacher, Miss Jenkins.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, maybe if you'd spend less time worrying about my verbs and more time working on your Jenkins, maybe your husband wouldn't have left you for the art teacher, Mr. Rorman.
Oh,
swear to God.
Oh, well.
Whoa.
Said it right to her face. When I got so many letters here. You know what? If you got a problem with how I'm living my life, don't write me some letter like it's Shawshank in the 1950s. Come over to my damn house and say it to my face. I dare you. Wow. Come over and see how far I can drop kick your ass off my front porch. The current record's held by my neighbor to the north, Mitchell. He basically got his ass drop kicked all the way back to his own home. So people need to stop worrying about my business and start worrying about their own. And I'm talking to you too, Mark Craigson from Turtle Lake, North Dakota. Mud daubers are too, in fact, dangerous. Just ask my Aunt Putty. She had an entire nest of them fly up in her moo-moo last summer.
Oh.
Christy stung her real bad.
I bet.
Right between the first and second hole, and she wasn't even golfing. For God. Anyways, it's homeschool time. I gotta go pour Whiffy a big bowl of cinnamon
Toast Crunch?
You know the mineral. Well, Christy, I'm just going to call it rust-colored Toast Crunch.
Okay.
I'm going to go.
Cinnamon. That is a tough one.
Cinnamon Carter.
Cinnamon.
The great Barbara Bain on Mission Impossible.
Josh, about to go on another fishing trip.
Yeah.
I'm organizing some official T-shirts. The Bass to Mouth Josh Arnold fishing event featuring the Arnold brothers.
Yeah, I didn't mean to give you a chore here.
No. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, Josh, can you apologize to me for when he calls and complains about this to me later?
Yeah.
I should probably print 200 of them. I think people would buy them.
I'd like one, yeah.
No.
But, I don't want one.
No?
Limited edition. Off the air, I was talking to Josh about it. I said, well, how many guys are going to be in the trip? And he goes, well, 6, but this is just for the brothers.
That's right.
These T-shirts are exclusive.
Yes.
And it's his trip, and you should listen to him when he says stuff like that. But you didn't.
I'm in charge of the shirts.
I'll get the...
God.
He
self-appointed.
He wants to ruin your off time.
Were the shirts going to get done if I didn't do it?
We didn't need the shirts.
You need the shirts.
No, they don't need the shirts.
They don't need the shirts.
They don't want the shirts.
You got a lot of nerve.
I expect a picture with the 4 of you all wearing the shirts.
You wouldn't wear a shirt.
Of course not.
Now, what is this? What is this about, though? Is it about you controlling everything, or is it about you wanting to ruin everything? You just made a sweeping order. I want a picture of you in the shirt. Like you've given him an assignment.
Because when he gets together with his brothers and he breaks out the shirts,
somehow
they're going to lose their minds. It's going to be such a great moment.
No, they're not. They're listening to the radio.
No,
they
they're
know
not. You think they listen to Josh's show? Or are you nuts? Oh, no.
I think it'll range.
They're not listening.
The reaction's going to range from, that's
I got
nice,
another shirt.
to,
Great.
great.
Jake, do you want to hear my impression of Josh's brother discovering the shirt?
Okay.
Oh, this shirt? Tom made these? Can you get me a beer, please, and thank you? I think that was nice of him, yeah.
There you go. There, they lost their minds.
They'll enjoy it. They will enjoy it.
Your dad looking down on heaven going, wish I had one of those.
He might be, yeah. Mm-hmm.
And your mom will go, isn't
Well, of course
dragging his father into it. Dragging his dad into it.
Alive. Gosh.
Well, you had to bring
horrible.
that. You had to bring that up.
You can bring. Oh, by the way,
that reminds me of a little.
Josh, are you taking your banjo to the lake?
No, we have the audio.
Oh, good.
Here we go. Listen, this is a little snippet of the show. 12 seconds of the show from a couple months ago.
I am legitimately now the owner of a banjo.
Is that right?
Yeah, I need to get it in here and see if.
How did that happen?
My dad died.
Oh. Now, the beauty of this cut is not the beauty of it is Jess Hooker howling with laughter
at my gaff.
Yes, sadly, your father is deceased.
Well, sure, yeah.
Pretty much everybody else is around here. And
I should take comfort in that.
Yeah, there you go.
Everybody but Willie.
Not you, Willie.
Willie, your dad dead? What's your dad doing?
I don't know anymore. I don't know what he's doing anymore.
So we're talking banjo talk. And,
so mentally, though, what are you trying to do with this shirt thing? And he just had taken a couple days off, and you got to get your hands in it. It's just, it's crazy.
I am legitimately now the owner of a banjo.
Is that right?
Yeah, I need to get it in here and see if.
How did that happen?
My dad died.
Oh! It's the combination of Pat going, realizing major gaffe.
I felt terrible.
By
you know what he is,
just
Chick?
Howling.
Chick, he is a meddler.
Yeah.
He likes to meddle.
You know,
he does.
It's getting to the point where we don't even want to talk to you anymore.
No.
Please.
We don't want to tell you anything.
We don't want to tell you anything.
I mean, what am I doing? I never tell you anything I'm doing.
Because you
ever.
Good.
Okay.
Fine. You don't get a T-shirt.
Oh no T-shirts.
I think Tom's heart's in the right place. He wants our brother. He wants us to celebrate. Yeah.
I don't think so.
Would you wear a T-shirt that said, I went to the hospital and got 2 new stents?
Yes. To make you happy and speed this along, yes. I got 6 weeks to live. How about that?
All I got was this lousy T-shirt. Oh, wait a minute. I got the 2 stents.
If you were to wear a T-shirt, what would it say?
He can't wear a T-shirt. He can't wear anything with a crew neck.
I know, but okay, if we were to print on a Henley, what would it say?
Do you remember when they used to embroider denim shirts like the one you're wearing in the back, like sunsets and palm trees?
Oh, yeah.
That's what you need. Like
I've never owned one.
I know.
Palm tree over the pocket.
I know an airbrush artist that could do a number on the back of that shirt.
Yeah, a nice Chevy back there.
Look at him. His eyes are rolling.
Yeah.
I'm with her.
And look at little Griswold. I've got an airbrush guy.
You're doing to him what he's doing to Josh.
We're losing you, Willie. We're about to do the Pat Godwin cold read challenge. Is that correct?
Yeah, a version of it. Yeah.
Okay.
First off, I got to introduce Christy Lee at the Navy Federal Credit Union news desk.
Yo.
And of course, ladies and gentlemen, the time has finally arrived for the Ace Cosby OmahaSteaks.com joke of the day. Remember, with Omaha Steaks and with Ace's jokes, some jokes are well done, bad jokes are rare, but Omaha Steaks is no joke. Here it is, ladies and gentlemen. Ace Cosby. These aren't really jokes. These are observations about contemporary society and culture.
Now, you guys are talking about turkeys and Thanksgiving and doing very badly.
Right.
There's a dance most people do on Thanksgiving. The turkey trot.
So that's really more of a statement.
That's really and barely a sentence, I might add.
I thought that was the setup.
I don't know what's going on today. What's the dance most people do?
That would have saved it.
Try it again.
Poor Ace.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Ace Cosby joke of the day.
What's the dance most people do on Thanksgiving?
What? I give up.
Turkey trots.
Oh, I see. So maybe if you inserted something about gravy in there, Yeah, they used Gunther's Go-Go gravy.
How about if you change the words to something else in the whole song? Try that.
How about you erase that one?
He was trying to keep a theme. I understand that.
So Chick has an idea, so it would be change every word of the sentence.
To a different word.
Or tell a parrot joke or something. How about that? That might help it.
It's brought to you by Omaha Steaks, and a bad joke like that. A bad joke like that is rare, and that's how I like my Omaha Steaks. OmahaSteaks.com. They've got a very special thing going on this week. I recommend you check it out very much. Tell them the Bob and Tom Show sent you. I'm out of air. Okay, now it's time for the Pat Godwin song challenge. A cold read. Now, Willie has provided Pat with some lyrics.
Well, actually, today
we're doing a twist.
I thought I'd mix things up. Pat is going to be accompanying Josh.
Huh?
And Josh, you're singing a song about your vacation coming up this weekend.
Is that what this piece of paper is that you put upside down?
Yes, that's what that is. And
so I have not seen these lyrics.
You've not seen them. And just really quickly, Lake of the Ozarks is in the great state of Missouri, of course. Yeah. Everyone knows that. I thought it was in the great state of Mississippi. It shouldn't really affect the song, though.
So it's poetic license.
Stop reading this. Stop reading the lyric.
You're reading ahead. That's not fair.
All right.
Now, so this is about his fishing trip with his brothers.
Yep.
Lake of the Ozarks. Okay, good.
Okay.
All right.
Anytime.
Driving all from an Indiana town, got a boss. I see. Okay.
We got it. Back at the top.
All right, quick rehearsal. Okay.
Got a boss.
Gotcha.
And here it comes.
Driving off from an Indiana town, got a boss, he's a dick, says I'm never around. So I'm going to fish, going to drink Bud Light with some Mississippi boys on some Mississippi night.
Yeah.
Woo-hoo. Supposed to be Missouri.
Right. Last weekend at the... Wait a minute, let me try a different note.
You got to go up and down.
So we got to change the key now?
Keep going there, Pat. All right, get back to it, Josh. You got this. Octopier.
On some Mississippi nights. Last weekend at the lake. One more time I'll bring the bait. Yeah. Fish so big I nearly jumped. Got scared, had to aqueduct.
That's all we got.
This is where the harmonica comes in. Of course, Josh, famous for the aqua dump.
Did I hit the eye or
Yeah, you did great.
Yeah.
You did a real nice job.
Very nice.
Nailed.
Very good, yeah.
Mississippi boys.
Well, again, there's a couple corrections.
Did not affect the song. Well done.
much like Ace's joke, that'd be better if we changed all of the words.
Well, what would you do, though? Mississippi, Missouri.
Yeah, Missouri doesn't fit.
Mississippi. We need another
I wrote an all thing. It was like, gonna drink, gonna have a good time. Something like that.
What's the city in Missouri?
That we're going to? Camdenton?
No, just any city in Missouri. Go ahead. It's a magic trick.
Jefferson City.
now I'm gonna pull out a piece of paper that says Jefferson City. I'm gonna rule from my ass.
Well, I never do this, but in Tom's defense, we're talking about the trip. We're talking about
Camden.
You're gonna be in Jefferson City, Missouri.
No. I was just Lake of the Ozarks. We're going to be technically in Camdenton, Missouri.
Oh, there you go. That'll work.
With some Camdenton boys on some Camdenton.
There you go.
But we're all from St. Louis, so we're not actually Camdenton
Then make it
boys.
St. Louis boys on some Camdenton nights.
Well, that's some St. Louis boys on some Camdenton nights.
Did you just become Southern something?
Camden and Night.
You know what, Josh? I don't blame you one bit.
Hey, everybody listening there, welcome to every album we ever recorded.
Watch the entire show live or on demand at bobandtom.com or listen live with the Bob and Tom app. And be sure to tune in next time for more Bob and Tom Tonight.